Hello, folks. Welcome back to the FIZZ Designs and SEO podcast, a digital marketing podcast here to help you do better online. So before I get started today and before we delve into what the episode's about, I just want to first and foremost say that this is our first episode on actual YouTube. We have obviously a YouTube channel full of lots of different videos related to digital marketing, SEO, web design, etc., etc. But this is the first podcast that we're actually recording in the studio with the camera, the studio mics, etc. Previous podcasts were all done in just boring old audio. But we now have a computer screen, and we now have also the sound, the visuals, and the webcam, so you can actually see what's going on here in the office. So look, without going on too much about that, I would ask, please do go over to YouTube. Please give us a subscribe, a like on the video, and if you want to ask anything at all, it's actually a great place to ask questions and we can get a wee bit of chatting going. But further to that, of course, don't forget, we are always at fizzdesigns.co.uk, and you can see it here for anybody that's watching the YouTube episode. You can see it on screen. This is our website, what it looks like, and this is our podcast page. So please jump over to YouTube, subscribe, and of course please do subscribe to us on whatever podcast platform you're on. We are there, be it Spotify, Amazon, I was going to say Google Podcast, but it's no longer now. It's just finished this month. So Google Podcast is no longer a thing. It's now, everything's on YouTube Music. So there you have it. So please, I would love for you to come and see me basically do this podcast. But if you can't do that and maybe you're out and about driving, which I do a lot, I like just to bring the podcast up and have a listen as you do. So what's this all about? This is about the power of near me searches and how you can boost your business. Now, I've made a few notes here. I'm going to go through them as best I can. In this podcast episode, we continue to explore the latest trends and strategies to help your business thrive in the digital age. I'm Gregory Cooper. Just in case you haven't yet known that, if you've not listened before, well, yes, that's me. And in today's episode, we're diving into the power of this near me searches, and I'm sure we've all done it. Near me searches, it's kind of a trend thing now. It's maybe the lazy man's way of doing it. We'll delve into how searching used to work and how it works now, but I mean, search is always evolving, and that's why, over the last 20 years I've been doing SEO, I've seen so much change, actually so much change that some of us forget. But it's definitely getting a lot more clever, a lot more in depth, and certainly from an SEO perspective, we have to do a hell of a lot more work these days as a business and a team to get things done for clients, opposed to maybe where we were 5 or even 10, 15 years ago. Wow, it used to be a lot less. You used to be able to rank sites nearly, by the fact, a couple of days, if sometimes not even in a couple of hours. But the point is, near me search is here and it is effective, and not only that, the search volume for near me searches is way higher than what we used to have. And again, I'll delve into it a bit more as we go down through my notes. One thing I would say is, at the end of this podcast, I will be jumping onto the computer to actually show you how we track our keyword phrases, and that will give you a better idea of what we do for our clients, but also for our own business, and how we can actually see how all our near me searches are stacking up, where they're at. Are they position 1, 2, 3, 20, wherever? And that gives us a daily look at where we are, so we know the work that we're doing, if it's working, not working, or whatever. So whether you're a small shop or a large company, this episode is packed with insights you just don't want to miss. So please hang tight. We'll probably be here for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, really getting into the deep of this. So what is near me search? Let's start by understanding what near me searches are. In recent years, there's been a significant rise in users typing in queries like restaurants near me, petrol stations near me, best coffee shop near me, or even in our case, web designers near me, or SEO near me, and the Google. Now these searches have become incredibly popular. Popular is the word.
Sorry, I don't understand, but I found something related.
Okay,
Do you
Google.
want to know what is a word for extremely
No,
popular?
it's okay, Google, stop. So, listen, in this episode, we're talking about this very thing. We're talking about these near me searches. And if you want to, I wasn't wanting to actually say this yet. I was saying this in about a minute or two time. But look, the bottom line is Google's shouting at me. Hopefully you heard that. But I believe these near me searches evolved from how we started talking to our mobiles or talking to our Google speakers. And that's my understanding of it. That's what I think. I just thinking how I used to operate, and then I started all of a sudden saying these near me words, and before you know it, it was happening. Look, let's while Google has butted in, we might as well ask the question. Hey Google, SEO near me.
I found a few places near you. The first one is FIZZ Designs and SEO Glasgow. The second
Okay,
one
Google.
is Craig Campbell's SEO.
Stop.
The third one.
Okay, so what's happening there is basically I'm asking the question to my phone or to my Google speaker, and I'm saying find me, a whatever. In this case, it was what we're doing, SEO, which is search engine optimization, and I used the words near me, of course, because that's what we're talking about. And straight away, due to proximity, distance, relevance, the search query, the services offered, Google knows that FIZZ Designs in SEO Glasgow offer all of this, and it basically found us at the top and put us up there. Of course, there's lots of other factors. We'll go into these in a minute, but lots of these other factors that help you maybe get ahead of somebody if you're very close. Like I could have my, my next nearest competitor could be just 100 meters away, or even 10 meters away, and then that becomes proximity. At that point, if somebody's standing right outside both of the businesses, it's going to come down not just to proximity, not the location. It's going to come down to how that brand looks online. It's going to come down to reputation. What's the reputation of that business as well? And of course, the amount of work and effort that goes into their website, their optimization, and also their Google business profile. So take that into account. Right, where were we at? In my notes, people want quick and relevant results based upon where they're at, their location. And the near me searches, they just tick the box for that, and they cater precisely to this very need. So let's use an example of before. Before all this near me, people used to search for web designers Glasgow. Okay, so we're based in Glasgow, and we're web designers as well. So my web design team can build websites for people, and yes, we do get found for Web Designers Glasgow very well. However, now it's going to be things like web designers near me instead, and the volume of the traffic is so much more for that very thing, so take that into account. But like I'm saying, how it used to be Web Designers Glasgow, or law firms New York City, and they still use all these kind of things. These are very prominent in search still, and still good traffic numbers, but just nowhere near the near me volume. And by adding the near me to the search, again, it's back to this whole thing. That's where it has evolved from. It's evolved, I think, from as well maybe laziness, quickness. It's people wanting everything in the now. Near me, I need to go to this place quickly. I'm only 5 minutes away. So the fast pace of life, let's say, is applying to how this is all came about. So I'm ranting on here, but that's my theory in it. So why are near me searches so powerful? The answer lies in the user's intent, and again, that's what I'm saying there about 5 minutes away. I need now. When someone searches for something near me, they're usually ready to take immediate action. For example, this morning I'm looking to buy a new barbecue. So I'm looking for a provider, a shop that does barbecues near me. That makes sense, doesn't it? I don't want to drive the far side of Glasgow, which is going to take me an hour in traffic. I want somewhere near me that's doing barbecues. And by presenting that question to the speaker or rattling it into the search, I'm actually finding my answers, and there's plenty of them. So let's look at a couple of examples here. You're looking at a place to eat, a store or a shop, like a shop to maybe buy clothes at or whatever, or a service to use right now. Let's pop the example of a wedding. Right, you're having a wedding, right, and you need entertainment. So you're maybe going to think about wedding DJ, or you're going to think about a wedding band. Back in the day, you would have typed in, wedding DJ London, or wedding bands London. Now we've evolved into this new thing, the near me, which is wedding DJs near me or wedding bands near me. So hopefully you're following along, you're getting what I'm talking about, and I like to say, you probably understand this now because you've been doing it. But that's okay, that's us just talking about what it is and how it works. We have to figure out how can we get this implemented for your business so that you can actually effectively capture a whole new audience. Because this whole new audience is a gold mine for you. It really is. That all this near me searches could increase the traffic to your website tenfold. And I'm telling you, I've looked, and at the end of this video, if you stick about, I'll show you what's going. I checked, and it showed that I was up for our website 10,000 traffic volume, all because this near me stuff's kicking in. There's other things kicking in as well, of course, but the majority of it's near me. Now the big question is, how can your business leverage the near me searches to attract more customers? Now the answer is through effective search engine optimization, or SEO. And of course, that's what we do. That's what many of our competitors do, and many of them are very good at it, I must say. And there's many SEOs across the country, the world. And you'll find these days, that's the good thing about SEO, is that even though we're based in Glasgow, we're doing stuff for people in Glasgow, Edinburgh, Fife, Aberdeen, and of course, out with Scotland, we're doing stuff for people in Ireland, Spain, USA, Dubai, and I think down in England as well. Of course, we're doing stuff for a couple of clients down there. So the point is, with SEO and with digital marketing, you can tap into businesses like FIZZ. Okay, you can use us, or you can go somewhere local. So ideally, what you're looking for, if you're not doing SEO already, is you're looking to get an SEO near you. So use that very phrase, go SEO near me or SEO agency near me, and you will find a local company near you that you can go and speak to about this very thing. Or like I say, you can reach out to the like of FIZZ, and we can do it as well. Because again, with today's technology and the way that computers and the world is working, we can tap in and do video calls to somebody that's 5 minutes down the road, or somebody that's sitting in Dubai, which is going to take you hours and hours to travel there. So we can just click up, bang, we're in there, we're having a chat. So by optimizing your online presence, you can improve your chances of being found in these local searches. So here are some of the key strategies. I say some, I'm not going into them all, and I'm certainly not going to begin into some of the things that we've created ourselves here in-house that are really, really doing well for us at the minute. That's for our clients, and that's for us, of course. But I will talk about some of the general ones here, the kind of the more popular ones that you can do yourself, or you can get somebody to do for you, that will help things do better in near me land, let's call it. So number one, optimize your Google Business Profile. If you haven't got this done already, please get it done ASAP, because it's one of the most, it should be the first thing you do when you go to set up an online presence. Listing first and foremost, claim the listing, optimize it, and that's making sure all the information is correct. It used to be called the Google My Business. It's now called the Google Business Profile. It used to be years ago called Google Places, and probably 100 other names. But right now it's called Google Business Profile. It's your Google Business Profile that gets you found on maps locally, and there's lots of things you can do to it by adding your name, address, phone number, business hours, photos. You can even have videos. You can get reviews from clients and you can respond to them there. We'll touch upon that in a minute as well, because I really want to explain why having reviews and responding to reviews is popular. And you can regularly update posts and engage with potential customers. There's chat systems, everything. Look, go look into Google Business Profile. The GBP is a good thing to be having, but it needs to be optimized. Don't just set it up and think, oh great, that's it. Put a wee bit of time into it. Make it good. Number 2, use local keywords. Incorporate local keywords into your website content. So your website, you must have a website. Please, if you don't have a website, what are you doing? You're missing out. Your competitors are absolutely doing you. They are having you right now. You need to get yourself a website, and you need to start investing. Investing in a website is going to give you longevity. And okay, it might not be instant right now, but if you stick at it consistently and you've got patience, you will be there 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line, if that's what you're looking for. So you want to get these keywords, including your city, your neighborhood, all relevant terms into that copy, into the content that's going into your website. You want all these, whether you're a baker in Chicago, or a bakery in Chicago, or best bakery in Chicago. I'm jumped to Chicago, I'm in New York, I'm all over the place, London, I've been in Glasgow, we're going on a trip today in this podcast. But all these phrases, seriously, all these wee phrases that you can put into the text or into headings and things that are on your actual page, Google's reading it all. It's taking note. And you want to make sure that your meta descriptions, that's the actual title and the snippet, as it's called, that comes up in Google, that it's like your wee ad in Google when you're found organically. That's the wee ad that really packs home, that tells people what you're doing. The headline's key. And then the wee bit of information. It's not a lot of characters, but it's enough to actually let people know this is what we do near you, kind of thing. So get all these keywords done. Create local, this is number 3, create local content, producing content that resonates with your local audience. That's a key ingredient. You don't want to, here's another example. You don't want on your website to put lots of stock imagery it looks like something from America if you're based in the UK. Because houses in America look totally different from houses in the UK. That's just an example. Cars as well, of course. So you want to make sure that it's relevant, that it's going to resonate with the person that's looking at your site or at your profiles, your brand. So please put up things like blog posts, local news, events, tips, talk about industry information, show that you know what you're talking about. And this not only helps your SEO but your position. It positions your business as a valuable resource, let's say, right, in the community. So you're really wanting to build the community, get the community connecting with your brand, and promote it locally as well. It's not just about online, it's about telling people, don't be shy and saying, yeah, I've got a plumbing and heating business. Yeah, tell them about it and say, you can check us out online if you want. And I'm just going on to this point 4. I was just about to say, being friends with people and networking with people, whether they're in your industry or not, is key. So 4, build local backlinks. Backlinks from other local websites can significantly boost your local SEO performance. Partner with local businesses, join community directories, or sponsor a local event, or even, in my case, I sponsored the local football team, the kids football team. Again, it was just getting the brand out there, getting a link back to the website from their website. These backlinks signal to Google that other people or businesses that are credible and relevant, they value you to local, and local searchers they'll pick up on this, and certainly Google will too, especially with these backlinks. So get lots of links. It's like link sharing. If your pal or your contact, your other business person, whoever it is that you are dealing with, you can say to them, could you please link to my website? That would be awesome. And I'll tell you what, I'll maybe even link back to yours. Yeah, well, that'd be good. Link with each other. That's a cool thing to do. Optimize for mobile. Most near me searches are conducted on mobile devices, so please make sure you're mobile friendly. It's crucial, absolutely crucial, and ensure your website loads quickly and easily to navigate on smartphones and tablets. A seamless mobile experience can just make the difference between that potential person that's wanting to do something with you clicking off your website and going to a competitor's website, because if you've got a rubbish experience and it's going slow, they don't want to know you. They're away to your competitor website. 6. Encourage customer reviews. This is a crucial thing. It plays a massive role in local SEO. Encourage your customers to leave you a review on your Google business profile, and I suppose other pro platforms as well. You'll have you'll have Facebook recommendations, again, fine. Yale in the UK, you've got Yale. You've got Yelp, that's worldwide. You've got TripAdvisor, you've got Trustpilot. I like Trustpilot, to be honest, but again, TripAdvisor wouldn't be relevant for my business because, you know, at the end of the day, my business is all about being in the world of digital marketing. It's not really a TripAdvisor thing. It's not offering tourism or anything like that. It would be fine for B&Bs and restaurants and food places or whatever, but not for me. Responding to reviews, both positive and negative reviews, you have to do it. You know, you have to show, if you get a negative one, be nice. Go back, say, I'm hearing you. What's your concerns? What went wrong? Please come and see me and we'll make this right. You know, and sometimes just asking somebody back and dealing with them, that smooths it over. You fix the problem. Look, we're all human. Mistakes happen. Staff will make mistakes. Look, I'm human. I make mistakes, but it's how we react. It's how we fix that and make that customer feel that they really are valued, because that's what we want. Good customers, good clients, and showing them that they're valued, and they will consistently come back and they'll consistently use your service or buy your products. The best businesses always have somebody at the front making sure that everything's being run well. I like to think that I'm always at the front of what we do here at FIZZ, making sure any problems or lifting the phones, dealing with stuff. So, like I say, we're human. Things will happen. It's how we react, how we deal with it in a positive manner. Don't take anybody's negative criticism of your business and just go to war with them. It's not what you want to do. You want to hear what they're saying, take on board and go back to them. Now, if they're being an asshole and they're basically on ranting something, I've seen it so many times that this didn't happen, this thing did not happen, you know, stand your ground and explain the reasons why it didn't happen, and do it practically and do it professionally. So finally, these are just a few of the strategies. I'm not going into everything, like I say. I'm not going into our secret sauce, if you want to call it that. But these things really will power the near me thing that's going on in your brand, in your website, and in your profiles. You need to tap into the near me stuff. You know, implementing these tactics, SEO tactics, they can improve your visibility in local search, like we've said throughout this whole podcast. And look, ultimately, grow your business. That's what we're here for. We're here to grow your business. That's the point. For anybody that's listening to this on the podcast and you're not on YouTube, you can't see the screen, you can't see me on the camera. What I would ask just now is that jump over to the YouTube. Like I say, you can actually subscribe, you can comment and all that stuff. But I'm going to jump onto the screen here because I want to show people what I was talking about at the start of the podcast about all the different search phrases and things that we track here at FIZZ. I'll be as quick as I can. Again, this is our website, fizzdesigns.co.uk. Please come along. There's so much stuff in here that will educate you on what SEO is, web design, e-commerce. There's other stuff. There's a bunch. You can see here all the different things. There's meet the team. Look, come and see who we all are. Everybody's listed on the site. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help our clients grow. We want to grow your biz with FIZZ. That's our main headline when you come in, you know. And look, it might be cheesy, but that is exactly what we're doing for people. We're an SEO agency. We're a web design company. We're here to help you do better online. So, increase traffic. Come speak to us. Now, here's where we are at, right? If you come in here, you can see I've got this is what we're looking at just now as our rank tracker. And it's basically tracking hundreds of different search phrases. Now at the minute I've categorized it into near me. I'm showing you only on screen the near me ones, and as you can see, the majority of these are all position 1s, some 2s, 3s and 4s. Okay, now I just want to show you, when you're looking at this and listening to this, I want to talk to you about the search volume, because this is key. So for example, if I've got one here which is web design near me, and there's 1,300 people a month searching for that, and in position 1, you can be assured that we're getting quite a few clicks through to our website based upon this very thing. Okay, so that's an example. Next one would be, let's say here's one, web design company near me. Slight variation, it is a different search phrase, but there's only 590 for this. However, 590 all day long really excites me, because that's massive numbers. I'll also say website SEO near me. It gets 20 people a month searching for it, and guess what? We're number 1, and I'm buzzing about that, because look, 20 people, you know, what happens if 2 or 3 people come in to our website and get speaking to me? I could potentially convert that person into a client. So it's not always, don't always think about big numbers and it has to be, you know, hundreds, thousands and hundreds of numbers. It can simply be the small keyword phrases that actually win you the business as well. There's one there, is website designers near me, 8,100, and we're position 2 today. We've came up 1 since yesterday. And listen, please do, if you want to see the visuals on this, it's very impressive. You can see, look, there's some that we're not. There's some at the bottom there that we're not. We're position 20 and 22. That's like SEO experts near me, a web developer near me. These are things that we will work on, but we're not just really putting the energy into at the minute. Going up a wee bit again, like position 4, 880 people searching for SEO companies near me, and we are doing really well for that. So look, all in all, the point is of this, we target all the different keyword phrases. We do our research to make sure that you're getting this all that. And look, whether it's us that's working for you or whether it's another company nearby you, it doesn't matter. They should be doing the same thing. They should be researching. They should be looking at what you've got. They should be then applying all the work to your website. The websites, this is nothing. These keyword phrases that we're looking at are nothing to do with the Google business profile. They're all to do with, and I'm sure you can see that. I know my video's in the middle of all this, but yeah, you can see. Perfect. I can move this over a wee bit. Sorry, I just want it still to be on the screen and get you to see this. But look, without going any longer, I know I always try to keep these podcasts to about half an hour. I want to talk plenty, I want to explain plenty, and I want to make sure that you understand what I'm talking about. If your SEO people, and this is something you should know, if your SEO people are as a cowboy company and they're not doing the job, they're taking money off you for nothing, you will not be getting these reports. You'll not be getting all these insights to each keyword phrase that your SEO company does for you. You have to have it. There's various other things. There's so many other things that we run in a report, but the long and short is we want to be seeing what's happening with your keyword phrases. Of course, analytics is important as well. Google Search Console is important. There is other ones we use, but they're the key. They're the key ones that we use and show our clients. So anyway, I'm going to boost. I appreciate you sticking about. I appreciate you looking at our website here, our YouTube channel, and of course listening via podcast if that's what you're doing. Go get busy on your SEO. Get investing. That's what I will say. If you invest, you'll be like our clients. You will win. It's not an instant thing, but stick by it. Have patience. That's all for today's episode, folks. This is the Digital Marketing Podcast with FIZZ Designs and SEO in it. I really honestly hope that you found this helpful and that it's inspired you to optimize your business for near me searches. Any questions, reach out, fizzdesigns.co.uk. Again, thanks for tuning in. Keep mastering your digital landscape. Until next time, adios, mi amigo.